Hello, and welcome to Maximum Technology. And also, welcome to the first video of a course I'm going to be making. So I'm going to be producing a series of videos up on this channel about Python for beginners. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to learn Python. Now, Python is a super popular language right now. It's super versatile, so it's good for tons of different projects, and it is probably the most sought after programming language in software engineering jobs. So this course will help you get very familiar with Python. Everything you need to know will be in this course. It's going to be split into many videos, and once you're done with the last one, you will have a very strong foundation in Python. So if that sounds good to you, let's get started. The first thing we're going to want to do is install Python onto our computer here. So you can do that by coming to python.org. Python.org is where you'll download Python on your computer. From the home page, just go under Downloads, and it's going to tell you to download the latest version. And right here it says download Python 3.9.6, which is currently the newest version. Now, there's good things and bad things about getting the newest version. Some people prefer to get an older version because it's had more lifetime, it's gotten more updates, and it's overall just more trustworthy in some ways. But also some people like the newer version because it's got brand new features. It generally works a bit better, or it does work better. So yeah, there's goods and bads about it, but we're going to grab the newest version because overall it is a bit better to get the newest rather than an older version. So let's go ahead and click to download this. And it's just going to download here, and I'm going to make some space here, and we're just going to drag it on once it's done. Let's let it finish up, and alright, it's done. So I'm just going to drag it onto my desktop here and double click it, and it's going to open this installer. Now, I've read through this, so I'm just going to click continue and agree to everything. One thing I should make you take note of here is you're probably going to want to read all this, but also this is going to take about 118.9 megabytes of space, so it's not too big. And if you're worried about any malware on this, don't worry about it. And if you really are, just leave a comment on what you're concerned about, and we can talk about it. Python.org is really trustworthy. It's what professionals use to get it on their computer, so there's really nothing to be worried about. But again, if you really are, we can talk about it in the comments. So once you're good with the install location, you can just install. It's going to ask for your password, and I'll just go ahead and add that here. So let's give it a moment to install. As you can see, it's about done. So let's let this finish up, and then we'll jump over to Pycharm, where we will get the IDE, or Integrated Development Environment, for Python. So this should be about done, and it looks like it is. So it gave us all this stuff in Python 3.9, and we're going to run through this in a bit. But for now, let's just close that and close this. Let's open our Launchpad, and we can see here we have two new applications. We can take a look at those later. For now, I'm just going to drag them over here just to stay a bit more organized. Now let's jump back into our browser here and hop over to jetbrains.com. Now the exact URL is jetbrains.com/Pycharm. This will bring you to a page like this. This is the IDE for developers. Just hop over to the download section, and here it's going to ask if you want the professional version or the community version. Now for this tutorial, we're going to be working in the community version. This is free. The professional one is not free, and the professional one's a bit more, it's got different features. I wouldn't say it's more advanced. It's more advanced in the different features it offers, but community will be fine for this tutorial. So let's hit download, and this, I'm just going to click allow, and it's going to go ahead and start downloading onto my computer. Now, this isn't going to take too long, but I don't really want to waste your time, so I'll see you in a second when this is done. Alright, so it just finished installing on my computer and I dragged it onto my desktop here. So now let's go ahead and finish the install for this. I'm going to close my browser and just go ahead and double click on this. And it's going to verify the application. So let's let that finish up and put it into our applications folder here. And this is going to take about a gigabyte of space. I'm good with that. So, all right, here it is. Let's go ahead and close this, open this, and here's the application. Let's just drag it over here, and let's open this guy up. All right, it's just verifying the application again, and it might give you this alert for Pycharm CE is an app downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? And the app will check it for malicious software and none was detected. I'm okay with opening this. I assure you it is completely safe. JetBrains makes a ton of different tools and they all have, they're all very safe, so you don't need to be worried about that. It's just going to give these terms. I have read through this, so I'm just going to agree and continue. Data sharing, I'm going to ask it not to send. This is up to you though, so I'm going to say don't send. And here we go. Pycharm is booting up for us. And here we go. Welcome to Pycharm. Create a new project to start from scratch. So there we go. Pycharm is all set up. We're going to continue with that in the future. And let's go check out one more thing. Let's check out this application here. Again, another notification. Would like to access files in your documents. I'm okay with that. And here we go. We have the ideal shell here. All right, so this is basically it's a text editor for Python. Pycharm is used for the actual projects. This is more of just kind of a mini one. So there we go. Both of those things are set up for us. This is going to help us to run it and debug. So we're all good there. So that's about it. I'm just going to delete this package from my computer. And there we go. So we have that all set up. We're ready to start programming in Python. So there you go. That's all you need to do to get set up to learn Python. Make sure to come back for part 2 of this series so you can start learning Python. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.